Morning, it's Anne Hughes here. So here we are, the first weekend of lockdown. In Sodslow, it's such a beautiful day, and in Glasgow it is anyway, for now. I suppose I'm just wanting to encourage you to just get yourself through this. There's no winning or losing, everybody's in the same boat. We're all thinking, I would rather be doing something else. I, for one, I'm really missing my sisters now, because I always see them on a Saturday, and we had actually went into lockdown the week, like last Friday, so I've not seen them for probably nearly a fortnight, and I'm missing them. And I think what we need to do is we're all going to have hard points this weekend, because regardless of every contact in my phone, obviously joining house party last night and me getting a notification of it, oh my god, house party's not going to probably be quite as much fun as we thought it was going to be. It's not going to be the same, and therefore there will probably be upset this weekend, and there will be frustration, and there will be, this isn't fair. And I suppose all I've got to say on that is again about controlling your thinking, or trying to. It's just a thought. You can hold on to it, or you can let it go. And somebody once explained thoughts to me like a train, and that, the train passes through the station, the thought passes through your mind. You can jump on the train or the thought, or you can just let it go. And even if you do jump on the thought, you can get off at the next station. You don't need to stay with that thought all day. Distract yourself, do something different. Because of all the stuff that I've been saying about how you get through this, you can only do it one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, 1 minute at a time, because that's the only way you can ever do anything. And so distract yourself from negative, depressing, I wish this wasn't real thoughts, and think about something else. Yesterday I was clearing out a cupboard, had my wedding dress on for a wee while, found my French books from when I did a French class about 15 years ago, found a poker set, and I'm thinking, I've got stuff to do. I've got a busy weekend if I think about the stuff. I need to learn poker. I want to do some writing, because this book needs to be written. And obviously I could learn French. I've always wanted to learn French. That was a dream of mine for years. And my daughter is really good at French. So I've got a teacher in my own house now. So it's like, I've got a busy weekend if I choose to let it be a busy weekend. If I choose to let it be, I'm missing my sisters, I should be out with my pals, I should be doing something different, then that's the weekend it'll be. If I let it be, I need to learn poker and French and write my book, then oh my god, I'm busy every weekend for months. And so try and choose your thought. I mean, I am still in my jammies, so the next bit that I say is, and get up and get dressed and have a shower and do your hair. Yesterday I actually even put on a wee bit of makeup, because I thought, just act as if everything's okay. And I was doing some video calls yesterday, and I thought, well, put on a wee bit of makeup. If you were going to a meeting, then you would put on makeup. You don't have to just sit in your nothingness and be depressed about this. We've got a choice. So go and clean out your big cupboard like I did and see what you find, and give yourself a busy list. Right, tonight, it'll be your top priorities, but it could become them for a few weeks. And there's my wee thing behind me, I'm just noticing, expect a miracle. I'm very, in Glasgow, they're trying to get all the homeless people off the streets by this weekend. And they're doing an alright job of it, I think, for what I'm hearing on the radio. And I think, well, there's something to be so grateful for. I've cried about the homeless people in Glasgow so many times. I've been so upset about it so many times. And now they're all off the streets by tomorrow night. Apparently, the Scottish Government want homeless people off the streets. Can you imagine that we're now living in a country with no homeless people? Oh my God, is that not something to be incredibly grateful for and incredibly proud of? So there is always wee bits of goodness in all this that is happening. I always say one of my very favourite things, and I'm endlessly optimistic, enthusiastic about most things, so I get not everybody's like that, but I love seeing a flower growing through concrete. It's like one of my favourite things. I never thought in my lifetime there would be a night in Glasgow where there were no homeless people on the street. And yet that is what the authorities and the organisations and charities that are working with them have been given the money and the resource to do by tomorrow night. By Sunday night in Glasgow, we could go to bed and there will be no one sleeping on the street. That makes me want to cry that that has happened in my lifetime. And so let's look for the stuff that can put us in a good brain space. Because that's our option and that's how we get through it. Because we feel grateful about what we've got. I feel grateful about the wedding dress, about the poker set, about the French books. I feel grateful about the homeless people. I feel grateful that the sun is shining on my face today. There's always stuff to be grateful for. Try and have a good weekend. Don't try, do. That's what Yoda would say, isn't it? There is no try, just do, or whatever. Just decide that you will have a good weekend. It will be different, but it will still be good. It's the new good, you know. Write a new indoors bucket list. That's what I was talking about yesterday, an indoors bucket list, and start doing stuff. And I don't mean painting and all that. I don't mean that. I mean stuff that's for you, that you want to do. Have a good weekend, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.